Welcome to Stage 8 of the Tour of Qinghai Lake, where the fans gathered in the town of Zhonghua for another tough day of racing on the 8th stage. The altitude would once again come into play on this day as a major climb lie between the riders in the first 50 kilometers. We caught up with KOM leader Gadar Mizbani to talk about the day ahead.
Yeah, in the profile is the biggest and the longest climb, but I don't know the road. This is the first time we go to this road, and I think it's because the hill is the beginning of the race. Will we make the hard race in the end of the today's stage?
With the rest day on the horizon tomorrow, Stage 8 promised to be another hard day, with the Beyond category climb coming just 50 kilometers into the stage. The riders would leave Zhonghua before conquering the just under 2,000 meter elevation gain over the first 50 kilometers. Then they would head into a sprint just 109 kilometers into the stage before hitting the second KOM of the day, a Category 3 climb. There would be one more green jersey sprint before the riders would head up one smaller climb and then head into the finish in Lintao. As the jerseys assembled on the front of the field for the start, Ilya Davanyuk of Team Astana once again prepared for a day in yellow to defend his GC lead. A small breakaway would mark the beginning of the day as the KOM contenders got away heading on to the first climb, but once again it was Gadar Mizbani who has been outstanding here at the Tour of Qinghai Lake, dominating the climb, taking just one rider with him and eventually dropping that rider to the summit, looking calm, cool, and collected to pick up maximum points in the polka dot jersey competition. As the riders enjoyed the beautiful scenery coming off of the descent, Mizbani would go back into the field as a new breakaway of 7 riders escaped off the front. With no real contenders in the green jersey or polka dot jersey competition, there would be little contest in the green jersey lines as the riders focused on trying to stay away from the field to take the stage win. That group of 7 would eventually become a group of 6 as they dropped one rider, continuously pinning the pace all day. It was Samuel Conti, the first rider through the KOM, as he had just 3 KOM points heading into the day, but the most points out of any rider in the breakaway. Then after the final KOM of the day, working well together despite the field's efforts to try to close down the gap. Those riders would stay away through the sprint as the fans cheered them on. It was Sergei Lagkuti of the Cole cycling team picking up maximum points in the final green jersey sprint of the day, but again, very little contest from that breakaway as they were focused on trying to stay away to the finish. With the field driving the pace hard, the gap was quickly coming down in the final kilometers to the line, but they would stay away, finishing with the field in their rear view mirror. An impressive ride for Sergei Lagkuti to take the stage win after 4 days of illness, getting into the breakaway for the Cole cycling team, simply trying to cover the move, with the team goal being the Team GC heading into today, but Lagkuti was elated with his stage win.
My conditions wasn't good for the previous stages. I was sick, and today I went out in the breakaway because I want to help my team to keep the position at the top of the team classification. But who knows? I stay until the end and I got a stage. I feel so happy now. Just want to say thanks to my team.
As Lagkuti celebrated his time on the top step of the podium, he was joined by Volodymyr Kogut of the Amore and Vita team, taking second place on the stage with Samuel Conti in third. Ilya Davanyuk of the Astana Continental team maintained his lead in the blue jersey competition as the top Asian rider at the Tour of Qinghai Lake, as Gadar Mizbani widened his lead in the polka dot jersey competition as the KOM leader after stage 8. Davanyuk would also remain in green as the sprint leader in the points competition, one of his 3 jerseys, also continuing to lead the yellow jersey competition as the overall race leader with a 30-second lead over Thomas Vabazo heading into the rest day tomorrow. for 7 Cycling, I'm Brad Soner at the tour of Qinghai Lake.
这一刻，我才真正感受到大地带给我的安全。
这一刻，我才真正意识到我对大地的渴求。中国大地保险。